collecting the weights and showing how we're gonna do the judging and the counting. So judges, get all of your material ready. Lifters, be ready to weigh on your scales. Or you can weigh now even if you want to, while I'm getting us to go live. And we are now live. All right, so we'll synchronize our counters at 14 minutes. We'll do a 4-minute countdown, and then 10 minutes we'll begin. So in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. So we should have 14-minute countdown. So we'll start with judges first. So judges, go ahead and show your lifters how you're going to count their set or count their flight. Lifters, if you haven't already pinned your judge, make sure you pin your judge by either double tapping on a handheld device like an iPad or an iPhone or an Android, or clicking the upper 3 dots in your judge's screen or frame. And then judges do the same. I think the judges probably already have this down because most of these judges have judged once or twice today already. Awesome. So then, yeah, go ahead. We need to collect your age. We need to collect the club that you're from, lifters. Judges, show them how you're going to say to start their lift.
The camera needs to go up just a slightly on Judy.
Okay. Judges, go ahead and show them how you're going to end their lift. Show the no count and the slow down and the fixate and the warning. So that should be it for the judges. And then lifters, you're going to want to make sure you're in frame, meaning your judge can see the kettlebells and your feet in the same sort of frame. So I will demonstrate really quick. Oops, that's not going to work. There we go. So just making sure that the judge can see the kettlebells at the top and the feet at the bottom of the frame. Make sure you have good lighting. And then go ahead and weigh in. If you have already weighed in, awesome, good on you. Make sure your scale is set to kilograms. You get a 2.5 kilogram allowance because you're weighing with all of your equipment. And only Buckley's equipment weighs 2.5 kilograms, so I think we're all good. So that would be the weight for the body weight. So again, judges, just make sure you're writing all that down and then putting it into the spreadsheet at the end of the flight. And then, wow, that's weight. Oh, that's pounds. That's why. Yeah. And then making sure the kettlebells weigh approximately that 212s or 112 or 18 or whatever the weight is. All right, so we have 1 minute and 15 seconds before we begin the lift. So lifters, go ahead and get yourself situated. Judges, go ahead and get yourself situated. Do we have, this is flight 5 for everybody who's on live stream. We have 1 minute left before we begin our lift. Matteo should have Jared. Anshu should have Sean. Judy, Adam. Josiah, Tiffany, Abin, Jen, Helson, Ola, or Dennis. Oh, look at Dennis. He's got that fanciness now. That's the way to do it. So 30 seconds left, guys, before we begin. Looks like everybody's doing 10 minutes on this one. So my countdown timer is a little bit off from Dennis's, but Dennis or whoever's lifting with Dennis, you can go off of his, obviously. All right, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Go ahead and lift. Begin the lift, lifters. Yeah, great work. Everybody's going. Awesome. Oh, that was the best one of today.
For sure. And Dennis, I don't think Helson is here. He didn't log in.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see.
Yeah,
We
sorry
just
about
had
that.
somebody log in just now.
Well, it was yeah, but I don't.
Becky, she's not lifting, so cool. Yeah, so if you're not lifting or judging, yeah, you don't need to be on this flight. Where is Helson? Yeah, Helson's not here. Yeah. So earlier on a few flights, I saw some of that starting a little hot out of the gate. That's pretty common with beginning lifters.
Mhm.
Not really seeing that on this flight, or even on the last flight for that matter. Clearly been.
It's weird. It's like I've noticed the kind of the more flexible and the looser people are, the less they do that.
Yeah.
It takes them a little time to catch that weight just right, so they can relax. You can't just rush through it. That's more for guys like me who are just like kind of tight, and where our power is our number one asset.
Yeah. Same. I have an uncanny ability to have endurance, but yeah, I'm just wired so tight that that will be that usually is my mistake. When I can stay relaxed and start relaxed, then my set goes a million times better. It's amazing how that works.
For sure.
So Anshu is lifting out of India, which is pretty freaking incredible. We got all of the continents represented here at the Cali Open, and probably a couple more than two continents, I think, in this flight in particular. So pretty awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we have Peru down here with Mateo, and Anshu, you said is India.
India, yep.
And then Dennis isn't here. He's Mars.
Exactly. Like, are you human?
Dude, I'm loving these rack positions. All three of them,
right?
Or four of them. They're good.
Yeah. I know. I wish there was a way that I could manually adjust how they fit in my screen, so then I could see like the commentators over here, the lifters here, and then the judges of those lifters right below. That'd be pretty amazing. But it does kind of jump around a little bit, just the way Zoom is set up. But either way, you're getting. I mean, let's give it up for the judges. This is not an easy thing. They're having to juggle all sorts of things, and they might not be getting fatigued like the lifters, but it's definitely psychologically fatiguing. They have to stay focused. I mean, it's the same with in person, but now with virtual, you're having to also juggle other things. In person, you just watch and click, and that's it, right? Every once in a while, you can say something.
It's okay. It's good for them. This is their This is their moment. This is the story they're going to tell a few years from now when they're discovering the new technology. They're going to be like, "Oh man, when I first came up."
Yeah.
It's like these guys were using flip cards on Zoom.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. The new kids aren't even going to be able to believe it. It was like, "They're what? What?"
Yeah. You didn't have counters in the upper left-hand corner. You didn't have timers that everything was synced to. No. It was some annoying guy saying synchronize your watches at the beginning.
In 10 seconds, we're going to be timed up in 10 more seconds.
Yeah. So funny.
So Aaron, I was thinking, when this gets, do you want to jump over to the next flight?
I can, yep.
And bring it back, and then we'll be back on time.
Yeah. Do you have have the time? You do?
5:27, 26, 25.
Yep. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll hop over and make you the host, or you probably already are you already the host? Oh no, you made me the host. Let me make you the host and I'll hop over now.
All right, sounds good.
All right, guys, enjoy.
Right. See you in a bit.
Stay here, keep you company, Buck.
Thank you. Yeah, it's funny. It's all so new, and kind of the Rush organization part of it is so familiar. It's making me nostalgic.
Is that what I'm saying? So reminiscent of all the competitions you've done where things are just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, it's like it was always kind of a mad scramble to get everything set for that first lift, you know. And I feel like we got pretty good at it after a while, but the introducing the technology into it is like it's blowing my mind, man. You know?
I mean, I'm surprised we've had such few issues. I mean, it's every workshop, everything we've done on Zoom, there's always something popping up. So this is pretty amazing to have people synchronized all over the world, from the judges to the athletes and the timers and the holding their timer. I mean, look at that. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's good stuff.
I love just from what we talked about on the last flight, and just the nuances in different in people's trainings now, after what you were talking about on the last one, just watching stack joints, watching, movement patterns, and just these little variants. I mean, it's pretty incredible. Again, it blows my mind as a kettlebell sport practitioner to watch it and see what you would think would be, okay, these are the same movements, but how many differences, how many changes you can make within these 3 movements.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to know where to start your training, you know. But and this is, you can barely see it here because Josiah isn't off at all. But if you look at Mateo, when those bells go up overhead, his arms lock out, his shoulders kind of depressed, and it's almost like he's pushing himself down under the bells, right? Whereas Josiah, when the bells go up, it's almost like he's going up with them to kind of put them on a high shelf, right?
Gotcha.
It's like this little.
But those little differences, those add up after minutes.
Because right there, you're using your shoulders and your neck and everything, and whereas Mateo, he just kind of pops it up and just dives under it, and it presses him down. See, then he stands up with his legs. Yeah, when you use bells in their optimal way, they're just amazing. It's just really hard to be able to do that. Like I still can't. I
takes
can't
a few
do it,
reps. A few reps of practice. When Aaron said the heavier the bells get, it gets a little easier. I mean, I kind of see that, but
sure, it gets easier for stuff like this because you're not going to put 32s on a high shelf.
No,
they're going to put you on a low shelf.
They're going to put me on the ground. So yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, they're no joke for sure.
Yeah. Who did the double 32s on the jerk? I mean, that's insane. That is just do that for 5 minutes. Man,
yeah,
do that for 5 reps.
See, you can see Ansu here. She's getting towards the end of her set. She's doing great, but it's getting heavy. I hope she can't hear me. That's the last thing you want to hear.
It's light. Heavy. They're like balloons. They're very light.
So what happens here in this situation, right? Everything in her mind is telling her to do as little as possible because she's dying. Right? You see how short her squat is there, right? Because what you want to do is you want to go down. It's like when you're at the beach and you're swimming and a wave is coming at you, like everything in you want to run, but what you got to do is turn around and just dive through it. And so when you don't go low and use those legs to drive the weight, you use a lot of shoulder, and you can see how gingerly she's putting them down. She's pumped out of her mind, you know? Yeah.
Oh man, just the grip is on fire.
For real.
I think for people who haven't done, anybody who is watching who hasn't done kettlebell sport, it would definitely be in your best interest to check it out, try it out. It's from a workout standpoint, obviously, but then it's just such a challenge. So talk about building mental toughness.
Yeah, and it gives you a great measurable outcome.
Absolutely.
It's like after this, all these people are going to know exactly how many they can do.
Yeah,
and they compare it to what their goal was. Then you can set another goal and adjust your training and go for it. And, it's super useful like that too. We got about, let's see, we're almost there. 20 seconds left.
20 seconds. Yeah. Nice work.
Man. When I started lifting, these guys would be the best I'd ever seen. They're so good. It's crazy. All right. We're just about there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, bells down. Down. Oh, we got a piper down.
Great warm up.
That was awesome, guys. Wow. Wow, super.
Awesome. That was impressive.
Oh yeah. Wow. Mateo, man, good job, brother. Yeah, Mateo's lifting from Peru.
Ahí está.
You know, you did
Hey,
great.
Great job,
You look great.
Ansu.
Hell yeah.
No sé cuántas
Judy,
dice. ¿Cuántas
Judy,
dice?
can you please put your
No, ponle dos veces. Ahí. Uy, no, dilo otra vez.
58. ¡Bien! ¡Bravo, Mateo!
Nice job.
Bien, Mateo.
Judy, you look great. You look so strong.
Bien, Mateo.
There you go. Make sure you guys get your age, your club, all that information for your judging.
Wow, that was super cool.
Yeah, if you want to jump onto the next one, John,
Okay, I will do that.
I'll make sure everybody gets their info.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. See you in a minute.
Good job, everyone.
Great job, everybody. Make sure you get all the information for your judges. Put all that info on there. Once you've gotten everything, go ahead and close it out, and then I'll end it. But I won't end it until everybody's got their info.
Ya salgo nomás, ¿no? Sí. Dile gracias.
Great job, Mateo.
Thanks.
You make it look easy, even though I know it doesn't feel that way.
Yeah.
Great job. All right, you guys good? Awesome. All right. We'll see you guys on the next flight.